There's that laughing.
Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
I messed that up. See?
Terry, I wish your girls had been there when you gave Mom the birthday card that had the dog squatting to poop. It was the first time I've ever seen Mom unappreciative of a card, and we all got a very good laugh out of it at Mom's expense. You were always the character, and we love that about you.
Hello, Terry. I hear you have a birthday coming up. And as much as I hate to disclose our little secret, you know that you are my boyfriend. And I love you, I love you, I love you so very much. And I hope you have the greatest birthday ever, even if you have to spend it with my sister Kathy. I love you guys.
60 years old, now you're in Social Security. But try and stay young as long as you can.
That's right.
Way to stay young is to do everything that your wonderful wife Kathy tells you to do. Stay healthy.
Smart.
Right. Travel a lot with Mimi and I.
That's right.
Play a lot of canasta.
That's right.
Drink a lot of beer.
That's right. We love you.
And remember, we'll always love you.
That's right.
Happy birthday.
Throughout my and Victoria's lives, you've always gone out of your way to be there for us and spend time with us, whether it was waking us up every morning, going to all of our cheerleading events that probably weren't the most fun for you, the one time you took us to work with you, and Pearl and Victoria peed in your office. And I don't bring that up to highlight that I didn't pee in your office, but to say that even if we don't always seem like it, those things really mattered, and we're so grateful.
When I first met Terry, June 12th, 1977, he was a hot 19-year-old, and I was 17, and I came home from the beach and told my family that I had met and dated the most handsome guy I'd ever seen. When they met him, they all absolutely agreed that he was that hot. But little did they know that the very best of Terry was not how he looked. He came right in and made a place in our family and just earned a place of love and respect. That still amazes me. He immediately showed my family so much love. My mother and my grandmother both just worshipped the ground he walked on, and he treated them like princesses. That really stole my heart. So Terry is a great father to our girls, and I was a really good training ground for that for him. He and I were together for 11 years before we had the girls, and we were quite young, children for sure. And I put him through a lot. So he got some practice at solving the problems that, the stupid things that young people do. I called him home from work because there was a cat in the house. I tried to get it out with the broom, but it ran. He came in, petted it, picked it up, and put it outside. I left my car in gear at a school I was subbing at, and it rolled down the hill and hit the building. I ran out of gas several times, actually. I ran the phone bill up, making long-distance phone calls. I missed my family and I missed my friends, and I would call them and then hide the bill when it came. So he'd have to hunt the bill down, pay it, and give me a reprimand for spending money we didn't have. So, girls, you can thank me for how cool-headed your dad is at helping you when you find yourself in a jam.
Higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill, my love is pure.
Something that I heard once that reminded me so much of you was that a person ultimately becomes the sum of all the small decisions that they make over time, and that those are the things that will define who they are. And it made me think of you because when I look at how much success you've had in your life, ultimately it's because you show up every day, you keep your nose down and work hard, you do the research and the groundwork that it takes to make the amazing decisions that you make, and that's the reason, is it's the sum of all those small things over time that you do. And in that same way, you're the most responsible person I've ever met, just because every day you keep meticulous books, you choose to never leave any stone unturned, and that doesn't just happen by accident. You make a conscious effort every time something happens, write it down, be organized. And you have a huge circle of people around you that feel so loved, and like you put them first, because every day you make the decisions that show them how important they are. From the big things that I could talk for years about to the small things where, anytime I left my car near you, it was suddenly full of gas. And you just do so many small things that add up to make everyone around you feel so loved and important.
You have made it your life's mission to be there in any and every way you can, and you never talk about it, and you don't even seem to really want to hear thanks for it. Mom always says this, and it's true, that whenever you catch wind that she or Catherine or I want something or need something, you are just wheels turning, trying to figure out how to make it happen. When I think back, there are so many times that I took that for granted. It's like, I know how much you hate New York. You hate it, hate everything about it. And yet, there you were every move-in day and move-out day when I was in college. You did it all yourself, and you definitely did not owe it to us to set us up in the way that you have. I just realized how rare that is.
Happy birthday, my best friend, or as Kathy would like to say, happy birthday, boyfriend. Man, we have done so many different things over the last 20 years, and there's no one I would rather have done it with. And I hope you have at least 40 or 50 more, and I can see them. That means I'm still living too. So happy birthday. I love you. I love Kathy. I love Vic. I love Catherine. I even love Ryan. No, I love you. And it's time for Panther season.
Hey Terry, I wanted to call and just wish you a... Hold on a second. What's going on in here?
Terry's older. Greg's older. Terry's older. Greg's older. I know this for a fact, Adam. I know this one him. Adam's room. Happy 60th birthday, Terry.
Terry, in 1977, Kathy brought you home to meet her crazy family. That was how many years ago? We love you just like a brother. And back Terry, I'm not sure, you're probably one notch above Kathy. And that's being pretty high up.
And wonder what would I be without you in my life.
There are so many things that I admire about you. You moved around a little early on in your job, and all along the way, Candace and I were a big part of your life. You were always there, just trying to make our life better. What can I do? You just have a heart that is just beyond anything I know. You were the first one to let Candace drive a car. Always had a new restaurant you wanted to take us to. I especially remember the Potomac in Washington, D.C. Candace and I were so impressed with the train. And in the ladies' room, they handed us a towel to dry our hands. That was the nicest thing we had ever experienced. And now, I am married to a wonderful husband, and you're still there. You know, how can I help? Giving us advice on investments because you are so good at it. You never make us feel like we're little or beneath you. We just feel loved and that you care. You have been blessed with the gift of love and making people feel welcome. And that is the greatest gift I think you can have.
You always made me feel so important in a time when I needed to feel valued and important. So thank you. It's something that I can never repay. And so I just want to use that as a catalyst to celebrate you on this 60th birthday, a big milestone.
Hey Terry, happy birthday, happy 60th birthday to you. You really don't look a day over 40. I appreciate all the things that you have done for me and Ernestine, and I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and many more. Love you.
You're a natural leader, loyal, and extremely hardworking. You've obviously had a very successful career, not only with Old Dominion, but through your real estate. And I think one of the coolest things about you is that you got there all on your own. You worked from the very bottom to the very top, and you're a walking, breathing example that hard work pays off.
So, happy 60th birthday, baby. You are the most amazing person I know. I am so thankful that I got to grow up with you and that now I get to grow old with you. I'm looking so forward to all that the future holds for us. Life is very, very good. I love you.
If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna